Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because I am going to be doing two looks with the new Natasha Denona Circo Loco palette. So if you want to see how I got these two looks and my thoughts on this palette, then just keep watching. This is what the unicarton looks like. I really like this packaging, and on the back it has all the ingredients, and this is what the actual palette looks like. Again, pretty much the same thing as the unicarton. And then on the back it has this really pretty like periwinkle pastel blue. It also has the holes where you can actually pop out the shades and switch them out if you don't like the way that she arranged these, or if you want to switch out some of the shades from other palettes, you can do that too. This is her big eyeshadow palette, which retail for $129. It says it's a palette that includes 15 shades ranging from pastels to vibrant pigment and pearls. This is an iconic palette concept by Natasha Denona. These shades can be combined horizontally as complete 5-pan eyeshadow palettes, in vertical rows of 3, diagonals of 3, or quads of 4 to create different looks. So Natasha actually does this with, I think, all of her palettes, to where you can create a look with these 5 shades, or you can do the rows of 3 as a look, or you can do the quads, or you can do a look in the vertical. I really like that. In case you have issues trying to come up with eyeshadow looks, you can use that technique, and I think that would really help people to create looks with this palette. So she does have her creamy matte formula, creamy powder formula, metallic and sparkling metallic formula all in here. So let me roll up my sleeve. I picked a really bad shirt to do swatches, but let me do some swatches on my arm. Okay, wow. These shades swatched so nicely, like this pink here, this shimmer right here, and then this one right here really stood out, and then all of it, like, these swatched really good, which they should for $129. I'm gonna go through the shade names with you, and I'm just gonna let you guys know the formula of these. So the first one is Firework, which is a creamy matte. Then we have Razzle Dazzle, which is a metallic. Then we have Acrobat, which is a creamy powder. And then we have Snow Cone, which is a metallic. Cotton Candy is a matte. Electric is a metallic. Grin is a metallic. Cannon is also a metallic. Flip is also a metallic. And then Fun to Mime is a creamy powder. Spiral is a metallic. Magic is a creamy matte formula. Sorry, I guess I should move my arm up. Aerialist is a metallic. And Act is a creamy matte. And then Joker is a matte formula. On the back it does say that Act is a creamy matte, but it looks more like a metallic to me. I don't know. Maybe that's a typo. But it says CM, which means creamy matte. Anyway, this is, again, what the swatches look like. I think I'm going to do one look on this eye and then one look on this eye. So I will be back. I'm going to wipe off these swatches and I will try to come up with looks with these. So I did go ahead and prime this eye off camera. I used the P. Louise base. I'm going to go into the shade Cotton Candy, which is this really light pink shade. And I am just going to take a big fluffy brush and I'm just going to go into the crease, and I just want to use this as a transition shade. I almost forgot to zoom you guys in, but that shade built up really nicely. I am taking inspiration from this first row here. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this orange. I might try to, I don't know. Really want to use these 4 shades here, but I might bring in the orange. I'm not sure. But I'm going to go in with the shade Acrobat, and I am going to put that in the outer corner. Okay, that shade is so beautiful and it blended out really nicely. I really like that creamy powder formula. I'm gonna go in with the shade Razzle Dazzle, and I'm just going to put that on the center part of my eyelid. Using that same brush, I'm going to go in with the shade Snow Cone, and I'm just going to put that in my inner part of my lid. And then for the lower lash line, I'm going to put that shade Acrobat, and I also think I'm going to go in with the shade Flip. I did get a little bit of fallout, but nothing too crazy, but this is what the first eye is looking like. I did prime this eye off camera, and I think I want to go into this row here. So for my first look, I use this row, so I think this look I'm going to go in with this row. So the first shade I want to go in with is Phantomime, which is this really, really light blue color, and I am just going to put that all over my lid as a transition shade. Go in with the shade Joker. This shade swatched really, really well. I'm going to take a small brush and I'm just going to put that a little bit lower than that blue shade and just really, really put that right into the crease. Go in with the shade Magic. This is the only shade that I'm afraid that it's not going to perform very well on the eye. I'm just going to take a really small brush and I'm just going to put that in the outer corner. Shade Magic actually blended out really, really nicely, and it was not patchy. I thought it was going to be patchy, but it is not. As much as I want to use this shade right here, my eye looks are starting to look kind of similar, so I'm going to go in with the shade Canyon. Okay, I think that's actually looking really cool. I'm gonna go in with the shade Firework and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. I'm kind of liking the way that this look turned out. I'm gonna go in with the shade Snow Cone and I am just going to put that in the inner corner. I'm going to put some mascara on and then I will be back with my final thoughts. So this is what both eyes look like with mascara on. I really, really like this palette. I think it is so pretty. Now, this is a $129 palette. This is very expensive. I really like the looks that I came up with. Now, the price, it's $129. If you are interested in this, I would pick it up during the VIB sale. If you're an insider, you get 10% off. If you're a VIB, you get 15%, and if you're a Rouge, you get 20% off. I would have waited for the VIB sale so I could get 20% off, but I had a gift card, and that is why I bought this palette. The packaging is so cute on this, and the quality is amazing, which it should for $129. But I did not come across one shade that I was like, that's not worth it. I was so afraid of using this shade Magic, which is why I used it in this look, because I wanted to see if it was worth it or not. And it blended out so nicely, and it is not patchy at all, which is very, very hard to come across in these shades. So I think that this palette, I really like this palette. Now, I don't want you to go run out and buy a $129 palette. That is ridiculous. I really like Natasha's formula. I think she's worth it. I think if you wanted to try out her formula, I would go with the $65 palettes, but this, I really like this color story. I think if you are wanting a challenge in trying to figure out more colorful eye looks, I would definitely recommend this. If you're more of a neutral wearer and want this for a pop of color, do not buy this palette. I personally like it. This is right up my alley. I really, really like this formula. I love Natasha's eyeshadow palettes. There's just something about her her looks that she creates is just so amazing that I really like. So I definitely wanted to pick this palette up. That is everything for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you like this video and also hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. Also, leave a comment down below and let me know what you would like to see from me, any video recommendations, or any products that you would want me to test out. And that is everything. So I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.